Coming to you live from the middle of Pasay City. We are at the Mall of Asia Arena for another offering that is highly anticipated. And just in case you missed game number 1 earlier on, UP defeats UST to get their foot into the Final Four, and we'll talk about the implications of that win later on, but it only sets up round number 2 for Ateneo versus LaSalle. We are at match number 54 at the Mall of Asia Arena, and it will feature repeat or revenge. That is the theme for this second matchup in Season 78 of the UAAP Women's Volleyball Tournament. Ateneo versus LaSalle, LaSalle versus Ateneo. All live on ABS-CBN Sports in Action and in high definition on Channel 166 Sports in Action HD. Hello everybody and good afternoon and welcome to our broadcast. Alongside Mosey Ravena, I'm Boom Gonzalez, and of course we are flanked by the hard-working courtside reporters Laura Lehman and Janine Choi, and they will give us updates in real time about your favorite teams, specifically Ateneo and LaSalle, and we'll talk to them in a bit. But Mosey, they both have a 5-game winning streak coming into this match. Both are in the Final Four. Both have the twice-to-beat advantage. But why is this match so very important?
Well, again, you mentioned a while ago, yung standings natin, it's not set yet. So, a win is really important. I mean, to all the schools still have games.
Right.
Diba?
Ang LaSalle po, maglalaban pa ng NU on Wednesday. Ateneo will conclude their elimination round today against their arch rivals. Let's look at that standings Mosey was talking about so you can see where these two teams are at. Halos kompleto na ang ating Final Four bus. Ika nga, nangunguna dyan ang Ateneo Lady Eagles only in terms of number of games.
That's right, partner. So, an Ateneo will win. They will have a firmer grip on that number 1 position. Although if LaSalle wins today, pwede pa sila eh. They can still overtake Ateneo on that number 1 position.
And of course, those two dangerous make that 3 dangerous teams below them. FEU secure at number 3, and then UP and NU still have that chance for the Final Four, and we'll touch on that in a bit. In the meantime, how have these two teams fared so far in Season 78? Ateneo and LaSalle, in your opinion, and let's look at the numbers actually between these two teams. How have they fared?
Well, as predicted, these two teams again came out strong this season. As you see, LaSalle, they're just playing at number 1 and number 2 all departments. Well, Ateneo is still having problems with their defense, especially their floor defense. Look at the number 7 sa digs. Yan ang nagiging problema nila, which today we hope to see some adjustments, especially a game against LaSalle. But again, these two ball clubs, sometimes, you say it often, you just throw away those statistics. But today, I think itong dalawa will have a better game, hopefully, than the first one.
And I'm sure the fans are hoping for that. The fans are expecting that. And you're right, that is the number that pops out in that stat.
Yep.
It's the digs per set. That was the problem also in match number 1 back in February 27. Will that be the problem here in round number 2? We'll find out. And we'll talk more about Mika Reyes and the rest of DLSU, and of course Amy Ahumiro and the rest of Ateneo when we come back. We're back with you for more of the coverage on ABS-CBN Sports in Action. Of course, you can watch us all over the world, and marami tayong mga kapamilyang nanonood for sure via TFC.tv. Ang dami pang di nakapasok at patuloy pang pumapasok dito sa Mall of Asia Arena in Pasay City for the highly anticipated match between Ateneo and LaSalle. The second meeting for these two championship caliber schools, which means it's time for me and Mosey to go back to February 27th. 2016, of course, of this year. Take us back to that date and what happened in that highly anticipated, epic kind of a matchup, which turned out to be a lopsided affair for one team.
Well, a lot of people got surprised, not with the LaSalle win. It was actually how Ateneo lost in 3 sets. So it was surprising because yun nga 3-setter. It was a quick match against Ateneo, and Ateneo scoring 22, 14, and 18. in that match. And here, you can see that. And also, the blocking of DLSU is a big factor in this match. But the serves,
loaded.
Actually, the serves really did it for them.
Right.
So I'm expecting that today also. At LaSalle having more spikes in this game, pero hindi naman masyado, just 4 more spikes. But yun na nga, pagdating sa blocking, pagdating sa serves, dun talaga. That's why they also forced Ateneo to commit more errors.
And of course, the serves were loaded, the reception was spotty for the other team.
And you know, partner, in that game, DLSU won both in scoring and non-scoring skills. Lahat in all departments. Yes.
Dominant win for Kim Fajardo and the rest of the Lady Spikers over Eliza Valdez, high school teammate. Tagal na natin na napag-uusapan. Kabab ata, kaprobinsya. And these are the two players. And in the middle of it all, you know, and we're looking at the numbers, she was the highest scorer of that match, which is very rare for a center, as we always say, a scoring center. And then Eliza also was the highest on her team, but way below her average. She's averaging at least 17 a game. She came up with 11 points only.
That's true, partner. Superb game from a setter. And it is not very often that you see the setter being the highest scorer in a game. And she did just that. While Eliza with 11 points in that game, you know, it's not only Eliza. Because it's like 11 points is the team high in that match. Can you just imagine the other players producing less numbers, diba, from what we used to see them?
Exactly. And that is going to be, you know, the problem, of course, for Ateneo. And we are all excited to see the adjustments of Ateneo and then the in-game adjustments of both coaches. We'll take a break. Hihimay-himayin pa natin po ito. Ang Ateneo versus LaSalle, round 2. Welcome back inside the Mall of Asia Arena. We are moments away, as you can hear, here in the arena. This highly anticipated matchup between Ateneo and LaSalle. Both have a 5-game winning streak. LaSalle is unbeaten in the second round. They're the lone team that have not lost a match here in round number 2. Both Ateneo and LaSalle have lost.
So partner, nasa eliminations pa lang tayo.
Tama. And last games for both these teams were actually against UE. So let's talk about the DLSU UE matchup first. Obviously, they got that in straight sets.
That's right. DLSU dominating UE in their second meeting again, winning again in straight sets. And UE wasn't able to score more than 17 points in this match. And you know what? The big factor here is that LaSalle more than tripling the output of UE in attacks. So 32-10. So they were able to limit UE with their attack points to only 10 in the entire match.
And it also goes to show that did not show mercy. They did not take their opponent lightly.
Although in this game, UE won the receptions at saka pantay sila pagdating sa setting.
But in other departments, it was a dominant win by LaSalle. And it would be interesting to find out the thoughts of Ara Galang, who sat down with our very own Janine Choi, coming into this Ateneo-LaSalle matchup. Let's listen to that interview.
So Ara, tell us, what is the mood of the team as you guys enter and face Ateneo for the second time this season?
Syempre excited kami and nag-prepare talaga kami for this day and alam naman natin na marami talaga nag-aabang dito sa rivalry namin.
And because you guys won the first round against Ateneo, what do you think will you guys do again to replicate that win again?
Of course, kailangan namin magamit yung mga strengths ng team like yung defense and yung service and offense. Kailangan maging consistent lang kami and mag-work kami as a team.
Maraming salamat, Ara, at good luck sa game niyo mamaya. Back to you, Boom and Mosey.
Thank you very much, Janine. And you will see a graphic here about Ara Galang. We all know what she can do. We all know what she did. And she's been doing for 5 years for LaSalle. Mosey, the numbers are down when you look at it from an individual standpoint. But the team's numbers are up because there are a lot of other contributors. But we'll show you anyway the numbers of Aragalang, but we have to put into perspective the fact that she is coming off an injury and it looks like she never left.
Exactly. I was going to say that, Boom. 135 points so far, 117 from spikes, 7 block points in 11 aces. So an all-around player in Aragalang in this season. But also, you know that she can do so much more.
Yeah, if given the opportunity. And today might be that opportunity. This might be her and some of the other players' last Ateneo LaSalle match if they don't meet in the finals. If they don't meet in the finals, of course, we have some graduating students from both teams, including Ateneo, who last also had their win, their fifth straight against the same team, the University of the East.
That's right. Ateneo also dominating that game in 3 sets. This time, Ateneo not letting UE score more than 15 points in this match. And, Ateneo looking good in this game against UE. They had 27 more spikes in this game, pushing UE to commit 24 errors in this game. So, partner, Ateneo, once again, better game for them because we see them in some games na yung parang hindi talaga wala yung killer instinct. But in this game, they really showed us na they're preparing for much bigger games ahead.
Basically, Mosey, they've recovered from the 2 straight losses. They had that loss against LaSalle, and then they opened up their second round by losing to UP. They've won 5 straight since then. What has been the difference in your opinion?
Yun nga siguro, I think it's more of the mindset. They're actually getting more prepared, knowing that syempre, it's getting closer and closer to the Final Four and tougher games ahead.
That's right. And none tougher for the captain of the Ateneo Lady Eagles, who again graduating also. And like I said earlier, might be her final Ateneo LaSalle match if they don't see each other in the finals. She has these words, and we will get it through the interview with Laura Lehman.
Eliza, this is your last elimination game and it could very well be the last time you face your rivals, DLSU. So take us through your thoughts. What exactly are you feeling right now?
Siyempre, sobrang mixed emotions talaga. I'm happy that konti na lang na and sad also na konti na nga lang yung isistay ko dito sa UAAP. And siyempre, excited, kinakabahan, halo-halo kasi it's also against LaSalle. And after how many years we've been facing together. So, ayun, mixed emotions talaga. Hindi mo rin masasabi kung ano yung nararamdaman mo. It's weird, di ba? Katulad mo, last year din nila na mag-courtside this UAP. So, it's so, I don't know, it's so weird.
Okay, and last time you faced DLSU, the team had a problem with reception and defense. So how do you think you improved in this regard?
Well, definitely that's the most obvious thing na nagkulang talaga kami nung first round. But definitely, our coaches naman helped us to improve on that. And madami kaming ginawa din na service receive talaga. So, hopefully lang madala namin dito sa game yung mga tinractice namin and mabigyan namin ng magandang laro yung LaSalle.
Okay, thank you, Lion. Good luck today. Back to you, Boom and Mosey.
Mixed emotions, roller coaster nga itong career ni Eliza Valdez in terms of when you talk of context against LaSalle. She's lost, she's won, she's lost. She's had her
full circle.
Diba? Lowest of lows and highest of highs against LaSalle. So what a storied career for Eliza Valdez.
That is true, partner. And tama naman yun, nakakalungkot din, na iiwan mo rin yun because it was such a rivalry that a lot of people really look forward watching. And you can see here the numbers of Eliza Valdez, number 3 in spikes when it comes to success rate. In aces, number 1 with almost half per set. And in digs, number 9 naman siya. Because alam mo, this year, medyo nag-tweak ng konti yung role ni Eliza. Mas madami na yung digs niya. Mas tumutulong na siya when it comes to defense. Kasi siguro nga, they have a new libero. So it's a team effort now on defense.
Lalo na ngayon because she takes it upon herself to also help na department na medyo nagkukulang sila or napipintasan sila so far this season. Now, we talked about Aragalang kanina, Mosey, and we said that her numbers are down only because there's so much help already. This LaSalle team strength is obviously other than the coaching, it's depth. We talked about that many times. They have so many players that can score. This girl in front of you is one of them. Sometimes Coach Ramil uses 8, 9, 10 players already, something he's never done or rarely does in previous years. And she has been a revelation this year.
A gem of a find for Coach Ramil. And talagang inasahan niya itong si Kim D. As you can see, her numbers in round 1, 4.2 points per game. Pero naging 13 points come second round na naging mas importante nga yung mga games. And what a big boost, diba? Coming from Kim D. Lalo na siguro going towards the Final Four.
So what we're saying here, it's not a coincidence that they have a 5-game winning streak and they have not lost a game in the second round. And her numbers have gone up tremendously also for LaSalle. For Ateneo, we all know, we talk about reception, we talk about digs and all of that. And that obviously leads to the setter. Gia Morado in that match in February 27, we saw her chase a lot of balls, Mosey. There were a lot of times that she was running. She was underhand setting. It was tough for her to set in that first matchup. She will be key, obviously.
You know, that's kumbaga complete opposite on the other side. Don Macandili doing a great job. Kaya si Kim Fajardo also playing so well. At parang naging madali at magaang paglalaro niya ang pagsiset niya for LaSalle. On the other hand, si Gia Morado really trying her best. And imagine si Gia Morado, halos nagpapalitan lang sila ni Kim doon sa number 1 position na best setter. And in spite of na medyo nahihirapan siya pagdating doon sa first balls.
Ang dalawang
Ganda
pinakamagagaling.
rin itong matchup na to.
Dalawang pinakamagaling.
Din.
At dalawang best setter, huling best setter natin dito in season 77 and 76. Now, I've been saying that it will be the final matchup between some of the players who are graduating. This might be their final meeting if, again, sounding like a broken record, if they do not meet in the finals. Let's look at the list of players para makasiguro kayo, yung mga fans, makita ko sino yung mga yan. Sa DLSU, obviously, mas marami. 6.
So from here, you can see that Ateneo is the younger team.
Yes.
Diba? Only Amy Ahomiro and Eliza Valdez leaving the team after the season. On the other side, Cerveza, Demesilio Fajardo, Esperanza, Galang, and Reyes leaving LaSalle. And ang dami, nagulat din ako that lahat sila nga alis na after this season. Nakakalungkot din because you've seen these girls play from the beginning and how they improved and how they became superstars here in the league.
2 things you'll get from something like that. Yes, Ateneo is the younger team, but LaSalle is also very deep. 6 yung mawawala, pero ang daming papalit para sa kanila. Okay, it's time for the talk to get done and the action to start. When we come back from this commercial break, Kim Fajardo and the rest of the Lady Spikers will try to repeat over Eliza Valdez and the rest of the Lady Eagles who want to get back that first round loss. It is all live here on ABS-CBN Sports and Action. Dito sa loob ng Mall of Asia Arena para sa labanan ang Ateneo versus LaSalle round number 2. Grabe yung pila sa labas kanina.
Partner, volleyball is just getting bigger and bigger. Alam mo, kahit yung team kanina, yung naglaban, yung UP at UST, punong-puno rin.
And kanina, dumating ako during the 4th set of the UP-UST match. And the line outside was incredible. And they're all now ready to go here at the Mall of Asia Arena.
For the thousands in attendance here at the SM Mall of Asia Arena, and to the millions more watching live in the Philippines and around the world via the Filipino channel and TFC.TV, we proudly present episode 2 of the greatest rivalry ever in Philippine sports. It's women's volleyball at its finest in your Season 78 UAAP. Officiating match number 54, our first referee, Jeff Lopez, international referee. Our second referee, Yul Benosa, international referee. Now let us meet the stunners. Why don't you stand up and make some noise for the DLSU Lady Spikers? Number 10, Machoy Palon. Number 18, Sid Demesilio. Number 11, Kim D. Team captain number 9, Ken Fajardo. Number 8, Aragana. Number 3, Mika Reyes. Their libero, number 5, Don Macandili. And the head coach of the Lady Spikers, Romel De Jesus. And now, on your feet and shout for the defending champions, Ateneo de Manila Lady Eagles. Number 18, Kim Hekiliana. Number 14, Bea De Leon. Number 15, Joanna Maratinot. Number 12, Gia Morado. Number 16, Amy Ahomiro. Team captain number 2, Eliza Valdez. Their libero number 7, Giselle Tan. And the head coach of the Lady Eagles, Anusorn Taipunde.
Two champion coaches, two champion teams, two rivals go at it again here inside the Mall of Asia Arena. And that is your starting 6 for both teams on ABS-CBN Sports in Action. The last time these two teams met, we were at the Araneta Coliseum and close to 17,000 people, 16,800.
Ngayon kaya. No?
Ang record, by the way, ang record nila was from last year's finals.
Yeah, parang 20-something.
20,700 plus.
And you know, what's really nice, kanina nga nasabi ko na sa'yo, yung we had a game earlier, and halos halos na pumunta yung crowd. Ang dami rin. It was a UST-UP game.
And to think that was a no-bearing game for UST as Kim Fajardo, the team high leader in match number 1 in scoring, starts us off here. 13 points in the last match, 1-0 today. And she starts us serving. Also, we got the two best serving teams also in the league right now.
Oh.
Just as I say that.
Well, nagpapainit pa. We're just in the start of this match. Alam mo, ang dami naghintay dito sa match na to. But again, we need to remind ourselves na second round pa lang to. We're still in the elimination round. In fact, second to the last day of the elimination round this season.
Ganda pa ng aabangan nating labanan sa Final Four. Hindi pa natin alam ang pwestuhan ng mga teams except for the number 3 team, FEU Lady Tamaraos. The best blocker of the league so far is serving for DLSU 2, serving 1.
Ang ganda rin na improvement ni Majoy Baron.
Still alive. Back row. Demesilio, galang cross court. Valdez couldn't handle it. 3-1 is the score. Let's go to Laura Lehman from Ateneo.
Boom and Mosey before facing their biggest rivals in the UAAP. One would think that the Lady Eagles have to practice perfectly, military-like and without disruption. Oddly enough, however, this wasn't the case this week. In fact, for a few days, the girls didn't even have a court to practice on, as the court that they usually use was unavailable. And beyond this, a new trainer even came in to help out. Now, while all of this may seem disruptive, it was actually very helpful for the girls. The new court challenged them and brought them out of their comfort zone, while the new trainer added manpower to the coaching staff. Coach Tai was finally able to take a seat, closely observe and correct what he saw wrong in preparation for today's game. Back to you, Boom and Mosey.
Well, thank you very much, Lau. And it's out in the news already.
Yep.
That we've seen it in the articles as Eliza Valdez scores here, and you'll see it once again at Sherwin.
Off the block hit.
At Sherwin Meneses has joined the coaching staff. Or
that will really add to the coach na ang focus is really floor defense, di ba? Yun, in the pre-game, we mentioned maraming quick question sa floor defense sa Ateneo, especially coming into this match. Kung ano na ang adjustment na gagawin nila.
Ganda ng sukat dito ni Aragalan, getting the point, 4-3. And floor defense historically is an Adamson University specialty.
That is right.
Valdez, delayed by the block. Fajardo, back set to Kim D. Over the blockers. Back set, Eliza Valdez. Galang was there. And a free ball for the Lady Eagles. Gia, Equiliana. Dan was there.
But you know, I like how Maraginod went for that hit. But yun na nga, medyo mababa lang. Siguro dapat off-speed. Little loop on that hit. Pero ganito kapatayan tong game na to, Boom. And, you know, just want quick hits right away.
Morado underhands again. Another low attack from Hegeliana. 6-3. Let's go to Janine Choi, this time from the LaSalle side.
Boom and Mosey, the rivalry between Ateneo and LaSalle has been very evident for many, many years already. I guess that is the reason why the excitement and the enjoyment of the players was very evident earlier inside the Lady Spikers dugout. One of the graduating players, Mika Reyes, actually told me that the rivalry is not the only reason as to why she is excited to play today's game, but also because the Lady Eagles are the defending champions. Mika added up they are happy that they were able to sweep their previous game against Ateneo in 3 straight sets, but for today's game, they aren't expecting it to be the same and easy. Ang sinabi pa ni Mika, ina-expect namin na mas dikdikan yung laban ngayon, kaya talagang mas nag-prepare kami. Boom and Mosey.
Yan din ang inaasahan ng maraming tao. They don't expect any lopsided win today.
And I think tama naman yung mindset nila. That definitely, syempre, Ateneo will adjust.
Kaya nga sabi natin ng pregame, Mosey, maganda rin yung makikita natin.
Counter-adjustment na in-game, diba?
The chess match between the two coaches. We are at 6-4. LaSalle in the lead. Make that 7-4.
That was a back row attack from Aragalang.
Let me ask you, Mosey, as we see Aragalang here. Both teams, 5-game winning streak. Both teams on a roll. Who's the sharper team in your opinion?
Well, I guess LaSalle winning the first one. Parang, kumbaga, na-sort nila ng konti. Nakita nila yung weakness sa Ateneo. So, lalo na mag-a-adjust pa sila coming into this ball game. Knowing, of course, Ateneo will also try to adjust. But I guess, yun na nga, nakita nila kung saan yung weakness sa Ateneo. Ngayon, ang Ateneo naman, yun naman, just trying to solve yung what's given to them by LaSalle.
De Leon scoring that last one. Demesilio off the block. So LaSalle maintains a 3-point lead going into the first technical timeout. Balik po tayo dito sa loob ng Mall of Asia Arena kung saan nandito ang maraming mga popular na personalidad katulad nila Angelica Panganiban. Marami pa yan.
Nakakatawa, no?
Matagal na yan, ha?
Yeah,
matagal na yan.
Supporter natin talaga si Angelica Panganiban. And, nice to see Matty Madayar watching the game. Ayan na.
And it's good to see her back here behind the bench.
Yep.
Also, of course, that is the footnote. She was still in the lineup during the round 1 encounter. Right. So one of the differences going into this matchup, as you see Von Pesumal here in this game, is the fact that Amy Jaumiro is now playing a different position as compared to round number 1. Pero, ang abante ngayon ay nasa Lasal pa rin, 9-5. Galang dives for that one. Demecilio. Des takes it. Morado sets up Hekiliana.
And Hekiliana, just a good move there, going for an angle. Going to her right, getting the point off a block.
6 will be serving 9 here. Sharp serve. Makadili handles it. Hekiliana sets it up to Maraguinot. And it drops in after the block.
And you like the transition there, Maraguinot getting the first ball and getting the attack point too.
You talk about success rate in spike. She's almost what? She's almost at 44%, 45%. Second only to Jaja Santiago. So that's a very high rate.
Very high.
So para mo nang sinabi, every time you go to her, you have a 50-50 chance, no?
That's right, and si Maraguinot is what, on her 3rd year? Third year pa lang dito sa UAAP.
At umakyat pa yan sa second round. Her percentage, I know, went over 45%. An ace from Lasal. It is the smiling Sid Demecilio responsible for it. Another girl who was battling through health issues throughout season 78. Valdez will send the free ball to Lasal with a 4-point lead. That's in.
Once again, Lasal getting space there. Demecilio in the back row attack.
And it's again the serving, Mosey.
Right.
Setting up the first ball. Problems of Ateneo. Oh, what a serve.
Oh, very sharp.
Makandili was there. And a cross-court attack by Aragalang.
And you know, Lasal is really risking it. You know, they've been going to long balls and trying to catch the line.
Let's listen in. And look at this replay while we're at it. Commissioner and our hosts.
Yes, for this year.
Si Mr. Deser and of course Mr. Ringo, our Commissioner. Nagaling din UP, of course. Alam naman natin yan. In the meantime, patuloy na nagsaserve si Sid Demecilio at 37.
Ayun na naman, dulo na naman talaga yung target ng Lasal. They've been going to the lines, di ba? Sa lahat, sides, sa end lines.
Galang again!
Oh, and a sharp and solid hit from Aragalang.
What an angle. First it was a cross court. Now she goes down the line.
And look how close this hit is from, diba, from her angle to the net, going to the down the line spot.
Makandili. Galang na naman. Hekiliana. And a 1-2 play doesn't work. So for Lasal. So a free ball is given to them though with a 7-point lead. Baron. And Maraguinot touches the net. And a point will go to the Lady Spikers once again. 15 serving 17. Nakakarami na si Sid Demecilio dyan.
Totoo. And Kim Fajardo, just a beautiful set there to Majoy Baron on that running hit.
Got their first ball there. Sid Demecilio was up to the task. Maraguinot again is checked at the net by Kim Fajardo.
That was just well read, that open hit from Maraguinot.
And you see Kim there with the what we call the offensive block. 16-17. But there at the upper box. Ano naman, star-studded, Mosey, ha?
Oo.
Grabe.
Santiago Sisters, Peter Torres, diba?
Jen Tabakero. All in attendance here
Right.
at the Mall of Asia Arena, enjoying this match, Ateneo versus LaSalle. But right now, Ateneo not enjoying this deficit. Mosey, what has happened?
Ang Lasal lang, once again, just so much firepower, especially coming from Aragalang. Yun na nga, yung mga risk nila is rewarded by points kasi kaninang panalda, dulo-dulo talaga even their serves, even their hits, they're going as sidelines, end lines.
Maraguinot scoring there, nahatak yung blocker na si Majoy Baron. Galang. Check ball.
That went out, so that's LaSalle point.
The blocker was there, but it bounces outside Almiro. 17-8. Valdez comes back for it. She received and she gave, so to speak.
And even challenging the floor defense of Don Macandillo has been really doing a superb job so far this season.
Best digger, best server. I'm sorry, best receiver of the league. There's a violation by Fajardo.
Overreaching violation call against Kim.
19 excellent, 16 excellent digs for Macandili. And the last matchup and 13 excellent receives in the first round in 3 sets as Galang goes off speed and finds another hole in the middle to reinstall an 18-point lead for LaSalle.
And just a smart move there by Aragalang. Nakita niya yung depensa ng Ateneo and just that big donut hole in the middle.
Valdez
going down the line and getting it to go.
cuts the lead down to 7. Almiro will serve. Galang and Valdez have made a living of these down the line hits. Galang again putting angle.
And with the help of the net, takes another point. Ito na yung sinasabi natin kanina, di ba? You know that Aragalang can do so much more than last time out, she had 10 points against Ateneo.
You're impressed with Valdez's flight. You're impressed with Aragalang's body control. Kasi one of her specialties,
right,
diba? Yung nakatagilid pero yung palo diretso. Piston play taken by Tan. Free ball for LaSalle. Macandili to D. Set back by the Ateneo blockers. Demesilio, same thing. Nika Reyes keeps it up. That is out. So Ateneo gets rewarded for their blocking there.
And that's what Ateneo need to do. And yung commitment sa blocking, they have to be there each and every time. That's the pancake save.
That's a great piston play by LaSalle, but Tan was there. And that sails out. Lead is 8 again. Nine-point improvement from round 1 to round 2 for Kim D. And again, they have a hard time receiving that ball.
For first ball again from Ateneo, but
nakuha nila yung puntos.
They managed to get the point.
Ahumiro back. Speaking of serves, that's also another thing that they're going to miss with Maddie Mabad. She was before she left. Before she got injured.
Oh, number one,
number one, number two. Oh.
Yes.
But people are also saying, some of the experts are also saying, as Sid Domicilio gets another point there, that it might be a blessing in disguise, not because they want it. Kaya lang yun yung sitwasyon that was presented to Ateneo because na-injured na si Mataya. Dahil napunta raw si Ahumiro sa kanyang natural na posisyon.
Yung mas gusto niyang posisyon.
Correct. And again, Maraginot flies through. Free ball for Ateneo. And they go back. Ekiliana this time. They keep it up. Oh, what a smart thing to do for Gia Morada. They get the ball back and Ahumiro. Nicarez saves the play. Chance for Ateneo once again. Gia says to Amy, this is yours. Ekiliana will take this one. Scramble play for both Ateneo and LaSalle. Eliza dives. Gia sets. Ekiliana.
Oh, and Ekiliana going for an angle. Gets that one. Nakita niya si Kim Fajardo was right in front of her. Adjusted.
But both teams showing great defense, Lucy. In that sequence at least, ha? Ganda ng effort. Parehong kapunan, pero Ekiliana ang nakakita ng puwang. Chance again for Ateneo. They're down 7. Tan was there for coverage. They go to Eliza. This is a little tough. Yep. It's a tough angle.
Well, then she was not able to go for her approach.
Yep. 8-point lead once again. Biggest lead of the set.
That's right. Sal now trying to close out this first set.
And Sid was the one who gave them the big lead earlier. Or
when they pulled away.
At least she was the one serving. But this time, that one sails out. Liza was even doubtful about it, but decided at the last second. So she moves to the front line. Jo Maraginot goes back to serve. Obviously the heir apparent of this team, no question. The battle between the friends. Fajardo wins that one. That joust. It goes back to LaSalle. Galang cross-court again.
And once again, Galang. Just a simple cross-court hit, but again, targeting the end line. Getting another point. Iwas na iwas dun sa blockers eh. Kahit dalawa pa yung blockers ng Ateneo.
See the hand?
Yeah.
The cut, little cut by Galang. 2 points away. Ekiliana takes this one. Valdez, another tough angle. Another one. You could hear it.
Yup, flat on that hit.
The coach, Tai, said no timeout. No timeout at this point. He's not going to call it. Set point. Over receive. Chance for Ateneo. Valdez with the approach.
And going down the line once again. But they have to play flawless if they still want to get this set. Talking about Ateneo.
Almiro serving. Set point. Save.
Oh, and that's out.
Second set point save.
Good read there on the side of Ateneo. Letting that ball go.
We're watching UAP Volleyball on ABS-CBN Sports in Action. Ateneo versus LaSalle. Ahumiro serving 17-24. Valdez takes it. Free ball for LaSalle all the way to Galang. Valdez, quick approach. Sid Domicilio keeps it alive.
What a save!
To the delight of the fans. De Leon able to score. So Ateneo scoring 3 straight points, saving 3 set points.
And then that was the right play right there. After the save, Ateneo went for a quick play.
Hindi pa nga solid, no? Yung tama ni Bea.
Pero yun talaga yun. Kasi magulo pa yung depensa dun sa kabila.
That's why Coach Ramil nakapapangiti ngayon dahil nakatatlong sunod ang Ateneo to cut the lead down to 6.
Okay. Pwestuhan, kasi hindi ka nakapwesto, may nakapwesto. Dapat nakikita yun. Kaya nagawa ng paraan yung mga nakikita mong bolang alanganin. Okay? So, hindi naman kailangan lahat ng gagawin malakas eh. Hanapin mo lang yung pwesto na hindi naka-establish yung depensa ng kalaban. Tingnan niyo mabuti kung anong klase ng depensa ginagawa. And ganun din sa block. Okay? Hindi pa sa puro palo lang. Tingnan niyo magagawin.
Coach Ramil with a 6-point lead and a set point. And Amy Ahumiro trying to delay LaSalle as much as she could. Hinabol ni Fardo. Free ball again for Ateneo.
Oh, and Valdez again, same spot. So no antidote coming from LaSalle so far in that down-the-line kill of Alyssa Valdez.
Pumuporsyento na si Gia.
Doon pa rin eh. Same spot siguro mga tatlong puntos na.
Another free ball for Ateneo. Cross court. Tagalang was there to dig it up. And another easy one. Easy ball. Balik kay Valdez. De Leon. Buhay pa to.
Good floor defense from LaSalle.
Gia goes to De Leon. Again on the third touch.
Ganda ng depensa ng LaSalle.
This one goes out. What reflexes shown by LaSalle, but what stability also being shown by Ateneo.
On the other side, hindi rin nagsawa ang Ateneo, diba, sa kanilang attacks and finally getting it from an off-the-block point.
Dalawang sunod na timeout si Coach Ramil. Isang puntos na hindi nila makuha-kuha.
Then magbilang pa. Nakita ka naman gusto pa nila gawin mo. Ha? Gawin na target. Sige, play na isang maganda. Okay? Play ka agad. Eh, buti mo siya dito. Pwede yan. Okay, itong bilis-mabilis. Then pag nakakita nyo, walang bibigyan ng bola kundi ito lang. Gagalawa naman yung spiker eh. Kaya tingnan mo lang yung overball ha. Okay, go.
You know, some of the basketball players here, if you're walking, you barely recognize him because it's a shorter cut. The throw is not as big. But he's happy because his team is catching.
Sinabawasan siya na ba 2 inches na?
24-20. Fajardo. Galang. Pagkakataon na naman para sa Ateneo. Anong gagawin nila? Uy! Overset!
On.
Interference with the net point.
It's an overset ball, but
they're gonna give the point to Ateneo though. Somebody touched the net. There's a development here.
on
Bob Malena.
Ateneo. Yup. Yul Benosa,
sorry,
our
yes.
second referee.
Yes.
Let's take a look at that once again.
Tumama daw siya sa net si Kim D. The scrape. And yan, sinigurado na ni Majoy. Nagkakagulo dito. There's a lot of confusion in the last couple of plays. But let's look at this. Majoy puts it away and puts the set away, not after a furious chase by the Lady Eagles. But at the end of it all, it is LaSalle with a 1-set lead, 25-21. Please stay with us here at ABS-CBN Sports in Action.